Nice, guys. Welcome back to the channel. I just got my boy Togo over here to Cahoots. Took him for his first car ride. This is day 3. That was terrible. That shit came straight from my goddamn soul right there. Nothing to it, though. Just a little bit of air. Anyway, thanks for tapping in, guys. Like and subscribe if you if you don't mind. I'd subscribe to you if I was watching your shit. But got to get in this prong collar here. If I can get this son of a bitch. There we go. And if I was guessing his size, got to take a couple links out. Take 2 out. I have thousands of those. They sell 2 or 3 of them for $6 inside. Maybe I should start selling them, making a little bit of cheese. Probably take one out of this size, out of this side. Make sure that we have this fitted properly for him. That looks real good. So he doesn't know what that is. So it's important to ease him into it. I'll make a separate video. I'll make a separate video talking about the prong collar. I probably already have. Matter of fact, I know I already have. But we want to take it easy on him. We don't want to put too much pressure on him because we don't want to add conflict to a dog who may be experiencing conflict. So we take the pinch feature away and we put it on both loops, which I'll show you in another video. He's trying to make his way out here without, me granting him the permission, which, guys, moving forward, with dogs that need more structure and more rules and more boundaries and more impulse control, no, we have to start asking a little bit more of them in little situations. Most people just will let a dog, since they want to do something, we'll let them do it. But we're going to ask that he just waits until nope, I grant him the permission. Okay, cool. So I gave him the permission, and now I'm going to allow him the freedom of curiosity. We're in this parking lot here, and since he is inexperienced and he hasn't been taken a lot of places, this is based on what the owner told me. Togo's mom, Emily, lovely person. I do want to give the dog freedom of curiosity in new environments, new contexts. But on the flip side, I want to be able to maintain control when I need it. So it's a little bit of both. It's a nice little balance. And it's depending on the environment. It's depending on where we're at. In this particular case, we're right outside Cahoots. Just got some dog food, in which, by the way, I could also make a separate video on in reference to, the type of dog food that I love. I'm just going to give a quick shout out to Farmina. It's the best dog kibble you can get, if you ask me. Absolutely love the stuff. Made in Italy. For all my Italianos out there. But right out the vehicle, going to be a certain level of excitement, maybe even a little bit of curiosity. I like a long line when I'm training a dog like this. Very limited tension involved. Mom, lots of tension with mom. Knots in the fucking leash, all this crap. Those days are over because we're going to give her a recipe. And this, what you're watching right now, is a part of it. And I think it does the owner and the dog a favor to do this because it allows that initial curiosity and that initial excitement level. Every dog is excited to get out of the vehicle. Now, there might be instances where you need to immediately take control of the dog, of course, depending on the environment. But again, here we are in a situation where I can allow this. The dog is doing whatever he wants to do, and I find that to be, in this particular context, a very important thing. Because as soon as I'm done talking about that and I've given him the chance, we're going to go straight into, teaching him how to walk like a gentleman, okay? Because he is yet to learn that. So without further ado, I'm going to turn the camera around, and I'm going to show you guys how to get a dog into a little bit more of a follower state of mind, because as you could see, he's just going to go think he's doing whatever he wants to do over there. But what we're going to basically do, every single time he decides he wants to, mosey off and do his own thing, he's going to feel a little bit of pressure, and I'm going to go the opposite way. Little bit of pressure. Good boy. Yes. I'm not going to enter the walk until the guy is walking next to me politely. So every time he just veers past me, tension, pressure release drill. It's a pressure release drill. And again, there's no additional conflict being added with the prong collar. This is his first time wearing it because of the setting that I have the prong collar on. There's 2 loops on a prong collar. One loop that's going to give a pinch, which is going to cause, a little bit of a goose. The second loop will take that feature away, effectively giving you basically a flat collar with very dull spikes that will literally never cause an injury. So he's distracted. Boom, we're just going to change directions, put a little bit of leash pressure on him until he makes a good choice and starts following me again. So we're just going to keep doing that. And this is a very mentally exerting exercise for dogs that have never been through this before. You're basically taking choice after choice after choice away from them because he thinks he's going that way, but I made a choice for him to come this way. And we're just going to do this over and over again. Good. Good boy. Good boy. And you do want to mark it. So I'm going to give him good. The reason why I'm not using food right now is because he's running at a bit of a high RPM, and I could already tell you that he's not going to take it. So look, just to prove that to you, good. He just proved me wrong. That's great. That's perfect. I'm glad he proved me wrong. Now we could use food to reward. Boom. Makes a good choice. Give him food for following you. Yes, good boy. You start walking, you lose him. Pressure, release, pay. Good. You see that? Do you see the pattern there? You lose him, pressure, release, pay. It's a pressure release drill. You're teaching him to follow the pressure sufficiently. Pressure, release. Good. So what this means is the more and more that you practice this pressure release drill, the more he's going to actually start to follow it a little more Yes! He's going to start wanting to follow that pressure because there's something in it for him. I always talk about, hey, got to be something in it for the dog. But sometimes the dog will be too stressed out to where they won't take anything. And at that point, you just got to do the exercise and use verbal praise. Yes! Just like that. Good. Good boy. Good. Good. Good boy. Steady. Just got to slow his shit down, man. He's just, for the longest time when he's been on leash, nobody's ever slowed the game down for him. If you allow your dog to be in a constant level of arousal all the time and you never work on the flip side to that, which is, hey, dude, just chill. It's going to be a tough habit to break. This is my first time walking him right now, and I don't expect anything. Look at this. Yes, I'm stoked just on that. I want to get to the point where he acknowledges that he actually has a handler, because right now he has not been acknowledging Emily in the least. He's just on his own page, doesn't even realize that he has somebody on the opposite end of the leash. So with this strategy, you're basically going to get a dog to just be a little bit more in tuned with you, more checked in with you, because you're good. You're constantly you have an answer for every time that he decides he wants to just, not pay attention to the person walking him. Do I need a prong collar for this? No, I don't. But he's going to be wearing one in the future, so this is one of my favorite ways to actually condition it, where he has it on, but we're really not utilizing it to its full potential. Very, very, very light. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I about have the lightest hand in the game when it comes to utilizing tools, etc. Boom. Good boy. You're learning how to walk like a gentleman today, son. Good boy. Good. He's like, dude, what? I have to be under control on a leash now? Awesome. I don't want this video to get too long-winded, but I just wanted to show you what we can get to in just a very short amount of time with a little bit of leash handling skills, a little bit of an idea of how to get it. Good boy. Good boy. Boom. I consider being able to take like 5, 6, 7 steps with him in a heel position a huge victory on day 1. It's a massive victory. You can imagine what we're going to look like after the 2nd week, going into the 3rd week. Good boy, dude. All right, I'm going to do this a little bit more. We're going to improve a little bit more. I'm actually going to, good boy. I'm going to encourage him with some food, pay him his breakfast, because he hasn't eaten much, maybe a little stressed out with the new environment. So after that, that's going to be the session. Boom, put the dog away, move on, go put him in the kennel, bust him out, do another session. All right, thanks for tapping in, guys. Captain Chad, 10 minutes, not too bad, not too bad.